what's up everyone? Welcome back. And I have finally cleared 103 for you guys, mainly for myself. But I'll go ahead and share my experience. These are the characters that I used, and yeah. So first, I used Pyra, mainly for her S2, because it has restriction. And that's mainly what she wants, is a character that can restrict. As you can see, she's not fully Mulligored, but it still did the job. So if you want to go ahead and try to mimic or something similar to the stats, you can go ahead and see that I have just a lot of speed. But yeah, mainly that's, and a lot of hit chance, because that's what you're going to want to rely on. So the other will be obviously the one and only, the best, Tamarin. I have used Tamarin many times on Abyss, and she just makes everything a quality of life. And you want to stack high effect resistance. For me, this did the job. If you want to have it higher, you can. But yeah, this worked out the best, and she would be my frontline, my tank, as you can say. And the other I used in this case that helped out as well a lot was Dizzy, mainly because she has a chance to dispel the buffs from the enemy. But yeah, this is one of the other stats that I used if you want to go ahead and copy. Dizzy was very good for just, you know, stunning and you know, extending the debuffs on the enemy. And last but not least, I used Spectre Tenebra. She was very good. If I could have a higher crit chance, I would totally try to go for that. But I just stacked her with a lot of high damage. It still did the job. I still got the floor done. But I just would have gone for a higher crit chance. So if you can go for that, I would recommend it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so here we are on floor 103. I ended up using Pyra's S2 to try to restrict all of them. As you can see, I've gotten most of them except for one, and I target him so that way it doesn't get Sierra pushed. Basically, your goal is to kill the boss. It will spawn another minion, but mainly your goal is to try to kill them all. Otherwise, they will just keep reviving each other. But that's basically your main objective here. So as you can see, I just try to target the boss with Tenebrous S3 to try to land a stun. But all you really want to do is just try to stun, try to restrict as much as you can. There's a lot of other characters that have restrict. I can display those right now. But if you have any of those, I would recommend using them. One that can AoE restrict. Dizzy here was very helpful, especially landing skills that extend debuffs and can stun. But in this case, you just basically want to focus on the boss and try to kill them all at the same time. Otherwise, their ult is just going to keep reviving one by one. It will be tedious, it will be a little bit annoying, but the good thing is they don't do as much damage as, you know, you would think. But yeah. This is the part where I would just go ahead and skip, where I will not be showcasing myself killing the boss, but killing all of them together. Enjoy.
Listen to me sing. Shine free. Not that. You dare stop me? Time for execution. How incompetent. Eliminate.
with Blaze, Dingo, and Cidd. So my goal here is to pretty much DPS race Cidd. So another thing you don't want to do is buff yourself. So as you can see, I don't end up buffing myself, but trying to extend as much debuffs or add a lot of debuffs onto Cidd and Blaze Dingo. Basically, Blaze Dingo with his ults, he will make himself immune and pretty much annoying, but you can strip those away with Tam's S3. But my goal here is just to try to kill Cidd as fast as I can, so I end up restricting him and making him slow. But that is all you want to do, is just DPS race on Cidd. And once we kill him, I will go ahead and explain Blaze Dingo's part. There are going to be times where you won't have as much damage, but just don't give up. It'll be annoying, and if that happens, just repeat the same thing. Just debuff them, stun Cidd if you can, land as much poison as you can, and just kill them as fast as you can. That's basically it. It's just a DPS race on Cidd. But once we kill Cidd, I'll go ahead and explain Blaze Dingo's phase, and he will transform for some reason. Yeah.
How incompetent.
You aren't even fit to kiss my feet.
Ta-da! Together!
This should be fun.
You dare stop me?
Alright, and so we have killed Cidd. Now our goal is to do the same thing onto Blaze Dingo. We will just try to apply as much poison, as much DPS as we can. Don't fear that he will kill you. It is very annoying if you don't have debuffs on him. Apparently if you don't have more than 2 debuffs, he can AoE stun your whole team. That is the reason why you want to have effect resistance on Tamarin, so that way you can dispel all those stuns. But in this case, having Dizzy, having especially Spectre Tenebra is very helpful, and same with Pyrrha. But just apply as much debuffs. Just keep in mind that his ults will cleanse all those and make him immune. But thankfully, Tamarin's S3, S1 will dispel Dingo's immunity. But yeah, there was a time where I made a mistake when I should have saved my souls for Tenebria's S1. But as you can see, my goal here is just to try to apply as much poison and do as much damage as I can before he casts his S3. And you will see that he casted an S3, and you see he is immune. He pretty much made himself very annoying in this case. But thank God with Tamarin's S1, you can see that it just gets dispelled. And I just try to apply as much debuffs on Dingo. Thankfully, he didn't stun my team. There's a time where he can. It's a possibility, but he just applied poison on my team. And yeah, this is pretty much what you want to do until you just kill Dingo. Yeah, that'll pretty much be it for this fight. And yeah, there you have it. Floor 103 completed. If you guys attempt this, good luck. With a little bit of patience, I know you guys can do it. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. On to the next floor.